John out here from Sports Day in the D, welcoming you back into another NHL 17 beta video. Strictly in this clip, you're going to see highlights from the Hockey League play from the CFH club between me, Cowboys, and Nick the Gamer. So the first game is just Cowboys and I here, and we were down 2-0 to start the third period until an epic comeback pursued itself.
Let's go.
Trying to wait for the lane to open, and there comes a cross pass, and we are tied at 2 with 2 minutes 43 seconds left. And then we cut immediately into the middle of OT. Shot rang just off the bar there, so we're coming close, but not even a minute later. Coming back in again, and like I said through some of these videos, watch how the play starts between your own end. Some good passes, a fake out there off the boards, leaves me wide open to skate inside, and there it is. He's able to find a pass right into the slot, aiming right, and that's the game, folks. That was a hell of a comeback, down 2-0 in the third period. So when I ended up making these clips, I tried to bring another intro for the next team to come in. I actually got to the max amount of clips that were allowed in SHAREfactory. So this is all highlights. I couldn't put any more into it. I tried to get as much as I could.
You're about to see one of the better power plays in the entire league.
You got it, Eddie. Let's see. The power play is just about to begin. Good job with the poke check.
Nick has got pretty adept at using the spin move here. Trying to find a way to get a cross past the Cowboys, and I don't know, the defender must have got pretty scared or something like that because he scored into his own net and it's already 1-0 for us. If you're giving us goals like that, not really going to have a chance to come back and make something happen, especially when you shoot a shot 5-hole near the blue line and it goes in. I score a lot of those goals between 16 and 17 especially, and I like that you can actually aim a little bit more. Check out that sequence, another spin move. And this is going to be just a few good passes back and forth here. Watch this puck movement. Unbelievable goal there. Absolutely unbelievable goal. Here's just a sequence where you got to put on a good forecheck and some good pressure, and this is what we had against this team. We were already up 3-0, but we're not laying down. Probably could already beat this team 3-0 because they didn't really put anything together on offense. And hell, you could see a few times, especially in this part of the highlight, that they're just waiting in a box to try to hope and get the puck, and you can't do that. I try to pass to Nick there, and it goes right through the net. A little bit of Wayne Gretzky.
Passing one off now to Ott. Shutout positioning by Stevens.
The two guys never quit on the play, and I was able to get a good drop pass there off a move. I got wide open, so that was a nice assist. And here comes the patented CFH. This is patent. Nobody can use it. Right there, the fake slap shot goal, and got enough space, and 22 deposits it into the bank there. One-timer just missed there, but that was a hell of a highlight package there. 6 goals, and all of them not the same thing. And these are a lot of goals. Honestly, guys, you probably wouldn't be able to get in the NHL 16 game because you try to get good puck movement and everything else, but it usually just defaults to a right side or left side snipe depending on your handedness. But in this game, there's a little bit more creativity as far as the offense is concerned, and I think that's what we're enjoying a little bit more, especially from this beta instead of 16.
Passes to the slot. Puck now possessed by Ott.
Oh, there it is.
Beautiful one-timer there, and just a absolute bomb off of one knee on the left side, and it's 1-0.
He throws it
There
there.
it is.
And I was telling Cowboys there really quickly just the amount of time that's up on the screen. He's one of those guys that actually doesn't play with the scoreboard on the left side. So when you hear those beeps, I think there's, what, 6 or 7? It might go down from 10 seconds, but I always try to just give these guys a heads up just in case they don't see it. And look at this. I can't call for the puck there because our own guy was inside the net, and they ended up scoring a goal there, but to their misfortune, especially right after all this face-off, we're just going to tie the game up, and then we're going to proceed to just give them an absolute hammering for the rest of the game. And these guys, to their credit, they did not quit, but their life was not that fun for this game. I can tell you that for sure.
Pass.
Puck controlled by Elliott. Detroit's in possession as they travel through center ice. Oh, here's a wrister.
And as you can see, the right side snipe is still there, and I was able to get one of those. Able to get a couple of those actually in this game. And there's another one. So it's still there from the 17 beta. It's just not as prevalent. But if you're that open, I mean, you gotta take it.
Oh,
Unbelievable pressure there, and a backhand. Able to sneak that one in there for 22.
Detroit's got that face-off win. Centering
Oh,
pass.
good
It
pass.
was open. I came out and came back in, and again another good cross pass, and it finds number 7, and that's in the back of the net. It's already 5-1. These guys did score the first goal of the game, by the way, as you can see earlier in the highlights. Again, another snipe on the side, and it is 6-1, and a humongous hit there. Massive humanity everywhere. Another hit, and I'm off to the races. This is in this beta especially. I like to get that full windmill deke, because if I get a chance to do that, I think it opens up the right side a little bit more, especially in the beta. Able to get another goal here.
Tripped up on the play, and there will be a penalty.
And let's try a slap shot this time. 5-hole. 8-1 CFH.
Brought in by Hall. Pitching it.
We are still in the second period.
Gains the zone.
And at this point, I think the guy just pulled the goalie on the team just because he knew he wasn't going to save it.
With possession in center ice. Pass to the slot. Off a body. Took that wrist shot. Score!
The shot bounced off the guy. Nick picks it up and puts it in the back of the net while taking a hit.
And he recovers.
And here, at this point, the game's over. These guys have pretty much just given up. Every time we get in the offensive zone, they seem to just pull the goalie. 11-1 was your final score of that game. Now, the only thing disappointing about this clip was at the very end, I wasn't able to get the full replay of the absolute insane backhand that I hit for the third goal of the game. We ended up beating these guys 3-0.
Puck picked up in the
3 guys about to hit me against the boards. Good cycle around the boards. A pass out finds Nick wide open for a slap shot, and it's 1-0 in this game. Early in the second.
That's the game now.
and they take that neutral zone face-off.
Right off the ensuing face-off again, 3 guys trying to hit me on the boards. Cowboys is wide open, and that seemed to happen a few times, especially in this game. As you notice, you could take some hits. Now watch this backhand.
Much luck in the crease today.
How did I end up hitting this backhand? Is that reminiscent of Gustav Nyquist when the Red Wings played in the Winter Classic this year? Because they kind of look like that.
Eddie Olczyk upstairs. I'm Mike Emmer. This evening, a clash of 2 great hockey teams for you. With the stick. Otts looking to make a play from his own end towards
Now don't try to recreate this goal, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure it's not going to work out very well. Take a hit, 2 hits, 3 hits, a poke check, and wow.
Let's go. Let's
It is 1-0, and what a hell of a goal that was. Honestly, I couldn't believe it myself. I had a lot of crazy reactions, and if I could elect myself for president based off of my hockey skills on that one, I could definitely boast that that was one of the best goals I had ever seen.
Gets in and he'll look over his options.
Beautiful hit there from the CPU,
Up the wing.
and I'm just waiting here on Easy Street. And that's pretty much as easy as it gets. I'm just waiting for a drop pass, and circa NHL 12, you know, those where we used to get those goals all the time. That was it. We won that game 2-0. So on to the next one here. Good forecheck from Cowboys and Nick. I take a hit. Puck bounces back to the CPU. Cross pass, and it's in the back of the net. And again, we're ahead to start the game.
0-0 now.
I think Nick, for the last few games, especially in this clip, was running enforcer, so he's just running around hitting everybody, and we're all just taking care of business as well as scoring goals too. But it helped him have him push some of these guys out of the way so we can get some of this open space. We never quit on the play there. And I was able to somehow pick the puck up there and get a backhand, so it was pretty nice.
That one is pointed to him. Hatchet's one.
And there's a cycle from the D-man. Did you ever think you would see that in last year's game? I'm not quite sure. Cowboys hits the slap shot there.
He's held up against the boards.
Again, we are in our own zone. Pass up from the computer, pass out from Nick.
Back in front.
making something happen here.
Not through.
Picking the puck back up, cycling it around. And I don't know where the goalie was. I was already inside the
Oh,
crease
man.
there. I think maybe he couldn't have went back over, and that's how an easy slap shot went in the net. And there was the quitter for that game. So 4-0 quitter, and we had almost as many goals as they had shots.
Check upstairs. I'm Mike Emery. Tonight we bring you a matchup between two great teams. The Monsters shifting gears back in their own end. Carter's got it on his
Again, I put this whole sequence in here just to see, watch how the play develops in from your own net. How many times has this happened so far with some of these clips that I've shown you, especially in this beta?
Hit all night.
Hand off there off the hit, and I'm off to the races. And I have a lot more breakaway goals. Honestly, I couldn't tell you the last time I'd scored a breakaway in the other game. Quick look here at the end, a top 50 from the other night, and stats from the games that we'd left off. Have a good one, everybody. These are highlights from CFH. I hope you enjoy.